Welcome to the video lecture series of digital image processing. Today's topic is arithmetic coding. Arithmetic coding is also a type of lossless compression algorithm. As you are aware that in case of lossless image compression algorithm, no data loss occur. So lossless compression algorithms are always preferable or always preferred in those applications where reliability and preservation of data, these are very crucial. And compression ratio is small in case of lossless compression algorithm in comparison to the lossy. So let us begin with the arithmetic coding. In arithmetic coding technique, a string of characters like the word hello there is represented using a fixed number of bits per character, same as the case of the ASCII code. So when a string is converted to arithmetic encoding, frequently asked characters are stored with less number of bits, and those characters which are occurring not so frequently, they are stored with more bits. So overall it results in relatively few bits which are used in total. So you must remember, you have to encode those characters which are occurring very frequently with less number of bits, and the characters which are occurring not so frequently can be stored with a relatively higher bits. But you have to study what is the difference between the arithmetic coding and Huffman coding. You must have studied till now run length coding, Huffman coding, Shannon-Fano coding, bit plane coding. But actually, what is the difference between arithmetic and the Huffman coding? See, arithmetic coding is relatively complex while Huffman coding is simple technique. Arithmetic coding always gives optimal result while Huffman does not give optimal result. You can see, and you have seen in the case of the Huffman coding, it is a variable length coding. In case of arithmetic coding, there is no one-to-one correspondence between source symbol and code word. But in case of Huffman coding, there is one-to-one correspondence between source symbol and code word. Like you must have solved the numericals where message symbols A, B, C, D have been given, and at the end you have find out the certain codes for message symbol A, B, C independently. So in that case there is a one-to-one correspondence. But in case of arithmetic coding, there is no one-to-one correspondence. Compression ratio is more in case of arithmetic coding, while in case of Huffman coding, compression ratio is less. In case of arithmetic coding, execution time, which is a very important factor, this is more, while in case of Huffman coding, execution time is less. So I hope now you are able to differentiate between these two, and you can differentiate it on the basis of number of like parameters. Moving ahead, example is code the string CAB using arithmetic coding. See, here three characters have been given, A, B, C, and their associated probability. The probability of character A is 0.6, for character B is 0.3, and for C it is 0.1. So now by applying arithmetic coding, you have to code this particular string. So how to proceed it? You must note down each and every step. See, what is the first step? In the very first step, what we will do, here you have to divide the range which is in between 0 to 1 and based on the probability. So divide the range into 0 to 1. So how to divide it? This division is based on the probability. So let us plot a scale in between 0 to 1. Here you can see what is the probability of A. A is, its probability is 0.6. So if 0.6 is somewhere here, B is at 0.3, means 0.6 plus 0.3 is 0.9. So you can say This is the length for character A, 0.6 to 0.9. This is for character B, and 0.9 to 1 is for the C. Let me draw these values as well. This is 0.6, this is 0.3, and this is 0.1. So here the first character which is to be encoded is C. Observe the string. The string is given as CAB. So in this string you can observe that the first character is what? This is C, and C falls in the range. What is the range? The range is 0.9 to 1. It means code would start in this range only. So here what is the range? Range is only 0.1. Means code would start in this range only. And now this 0.1, this is divided among the symbols. Now this is to be divided among symbols. And how this division is being done? This is being done according to the probability. According to probability. So you have to obtain the new range, and new range can be obtained by multiplying the probability and 0.1. It means you have to calculate the cumulative probability. How to calculate the cumulative probability? It means there is a requirement to plot a cumulative character probability table. So in cumulative character probability table, you have to write down the characters which is A, B, C and their cumulative probability. See how we have written this. Character A, because you are aware that the range must start, because C is lying in between 0.9 to 1. So now you have to find out the new range. So character A, it will start from 0.9 plus its probability into 0.1, which is the difference, which is the range actually, 0.96, and character B will start from 0.96 plus its probability into 0.1, so you are getting 0.99, and C will start from 0.99. So accordingly you have calculated the new range. Now resultant new range, this is in between what? This is in between 0.96 to 1. Let us plot it. It starts from 0.9. It starts from 0.9. The range is in between 0.9 to 1. A is up to 0.96. 0.96. Then B starts from 0.96 to 0.99, and C starts from 0.99 to 1. Means this is A, this is B, and now this is C. Let me draw their probabilities as well. So for A, this is now 0.06. For B, this is 0.03, and for C, this is 0.01. So I hope now it must be clear to you. And what is the new range you have find out? The new range is 0.96 to 1. This you have calculated from this cumulative character probability table. Next character which is to be coded is A. You can see in the string, first character you have coded it. Now next character is A. See the resultant new range which we have obtained. So now this A, it falls in the range which is from 0.9 to 0.96. This is the new range now. It means the code would start in this particular range. Code will be in this range only. And here, what is the range? What is its particular value? The value is what? 0.96 minus 0.9, which is equal to 0.06. It means now this particular 0.6 range, this is to be divided among the symbols according to the given probability. So as per given probability, it is to be distributed as per given probability. So again, you need to draw the cumulative character probability table. Now let us plot it. First character is what? A. Its range starts from 0.9. So what would be this term? 0.9 plus given probability, which is 0.6, into this range which you are getting 0.06. Now simplify it. You will be getting this particular value as 0.936. Now find out it for B. B will start from this particular value 0.936. 0.936 plus probability of B into range which is 0.06. You will be getting the value as 0.954. Now find it out for C. C will start from 0.954 plus 0.1, its probability which is given, into 0.06. Multiply it and add it. You will be getting the value as 0.96. It means now you have got the new values for A, B and C, where the second character you have taken into the consideration. So what would be the resultant range now? Again, you need to plot the scale. See, the resultant range will be, you can see, it will start from 0.9 and goes up to 0.936, which is for A. Then B starts from 0.936, goes up to 0.954, and C starts from 0.954 and goes up to 0.96. So this is how you have calculated it, and the resultant range is now being identified. Here now you can see the next character which is to be coded. What is this? Next character is, observe the string. String is given as CAB. C has been coded, A has also been coded. So now the next character is B. It means B falls in which particular range? Its range is, observe the scale mentioned over here. So the range is 0.9362 to 0.954. And with this particular character, string ends. See, in the given question only 3 characters have been given. So string and end at this particular point itself. It means final code for the string, final code for string which is CAB, it would be in between what range? This would be in between the range which is 0.936 to 0.954, and by this particular logic string can be represented. So this is the logic behind it. Topic for the next video lecture is dictionary based coding. Thank you so much for watching this video.